Hi Libra, welcome to Aquarius season. Happy New Year. Libra, Sun in Aquarius, Mars in Sagittarius. That's like lighting a match. Fixed air. Sounds like calamity to me. Page of Swords. That's a lot of anxious energy. That is a lot of just like a live wire almost. It's quite the card of asserting one's energy unnecessarily, and really just like an overstimulated mind. Aquarius season, you know, Uranus is in Taurus at the moment, which is making us sort of question stability. It's like provoking the bull, if you will. And I feel as if you don't manage your energy or your emotional reactions to trivial things, you might come across as a bit of a live wire, and I don't think that that's necessarily the thing to do this February. If you've got an overstimulated brain, if you have this, you know, anxious, nervous energy to you, I think the likelihood of you overreacting or overstepping boundaries or just like really reacting to trivial shit might, you know, might really challenge you or be challenging this month. I feel like you need to rest a little bit, manage your energy. Card of Cancer, the Chariot, travel, movement. I feel as if February is a journey, Libra, and if you are to exert your energy, like use your energy wisely, you've got the potential of taking this journey and making it about all of the things that you want 2020 to be about. So use this anxious energy to work harder on relaxing a little bit more, or maybe creating possibilities for movement. Meaning, like, if it all gets a bit too much this season, there's a lot of like pressure on the intellect, on the head, on the ankles. And use that pressure, I think, productively. And the best way about it is movement. The Hermit, Virgo energy. The Hermit's been really popular in February. The Hermit is a sort of moment of pause. And I think with this Page of Swords, this is two like completely separate energies, two very, very different energies, Libra. And I'd like to say that if you are to take this journey this month and actually use your energies or manage your energies by maybe taking a bit of a rest, a break whenever you need it, pulling away from society as much as you can this month, and doing a bit of soul searching, really looking at how 2019 played out for you, the energies that you may have conducted yourself from, and how that then has led you onto this journey you're on now. 7 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. It seems like you want to get away from a routine. And I think if you are to be a bit more present, I want to say, and actually do, not just fret, you might find that you're like in a better place to deal with Aquarius. Seven of Swords energy for me is really just like, it's quite sneaky energy. This could be cheating. This could be going behind someone's back. This could be taking what's not yours. Whatever the situation is, he leaves behind 2 swords, which makes it quite obvious that he's been there. So you're not really getting away from anything, but you're kind of showing yourself up a little bit. Try not to be sneaky this month. I think with this Uranus, this Aquarius in Uranus energy, there are trails that will lead right back to you. Be very careful about for me, this is almost a little bit like accomplishments and frustrations. Accomplishments versus frustrations. So maybe manage the energy of like what you're doing and how productive you're being this month. Because I feel like that is the journey for you to take. There needs to be some sort of relaxation that takes place this month. A bit of hermiting, a bit of pulling away, a bit of reserving your energy, and definitely a bit of illuminating yourself. Shine a lamp, a light on where it is that you might be coming across as this Page of Swords, which is quite erratic energy. It's difficult to be around. Maybe take a pause in this fixed air energy. 7 of Wands, because it seems as if the place that you're coming from right now is very unsure. And I think you're just grasping at anything and everything just to say that you're doing, as opposed to actually building. This guy's completely frazzled. Like, he's got 2 completely different shoes on. He is just taking whatever he can and plugging it in the ground. No structure, no thought of the future, no like consideration for exactly what he is trying to achieve or what he wants to achieve. He's just doing for the sake of doing. I don't think that this Page of Swords, 7 of Wands and 7 of Swords energy is anything that's going to actually lead to anything. And I think it's where you're coming from. And I think you might need to be a lot more mindful. Whatever feels cyclical and whatever feels routine might be a saving grace this month. And I think as long as you're plugged in with what you truly want, and you're really quite aware of your energies, and if you work harder to just come out of this loop even, I think you find the sunshine on the other side of it. 2 of Wands and the Sun. You're looking out to the future. Everything that you want is in front of you, Libra. Whatever you have in your hands is more than enough for you to create your desired outcome. The Sun card is also the card of Gemini, could be Leo also. The Sun card for me says, if you are planning for your future, planning is great right now. Use this energy to do as much future planning as you possibly can. Use this tense, nervous energy to plug it into the right direction. Do that 5-year plan, do that 10-year plan, think about this next decade. Whatever you are looking over and however you visualize your future to be, get a clear mind and a clear heart. And in this Aquarius season, it might be quite important for you to get fixed. Right? Stay still and really hear yourself. Get still with yourself. What do you want? Is what you're doing right now in line with your truth? Are you completely content with what you have? This is a great time to think about it. The sun is shining over your plans, and if you are organizing for the future, clarify your goals. I'm really, like, let's get a card for this 7 of Wands and 7 of Swords. There's definitely a call for you to, like, really look at that energy that you have this month. And there is an energy of overstimulation to it. So maybe too many caffeinated products is what you're running on right now. What you do not want is adrenal fatigue to burn out in all the wrong steps, you know, making all the wrong moves. What you do want to do is, I think, take a bit of downtime. Really do a bit of hermiting this month, soul searching, and being quite honest with yourself, Libra. I think the sun in Aquarius is definitely smiling down on your plans. And the more proactive you are about becoming aware of what it is that you truly want and actually asserting yourself in the pursuit to go and get it. Like, don't fret, just do. Just be mindful of what you're doing, though. Because there is an element of, if you do something behind someone's back, it almost affects your ability to do something. And this is just what the cards are saying, okay? We're just reading the cards here. If you're going to be sneaky and do something behind people's back, or take what's not yours, or deliberately try and create obstructions in somebody else's way, your own plans suffer for it. I'm just reading the cards here, Libra. You will, like, everything around you, you will find is not working. And if you've been feeling like that has been a cyclical cyclical cycle that you've been going in, you now know the root of it. There is something that you might need to stop doing because it's ultimately what you're taking that you shouldn't be taking is ultimately affecting your present, your current conditions. Use Aquarius season to really get clear in the mind. And the sun is the solar plexus. I think if you're coming from a place of insecurity, which is what this is really that. All of these cards stem from insecurity. If you are to just gather yourself and center yourself and collect yourself, the route in front of you becomes very clear. You'll just need to look. The path is illuminated. Illuminate your path right now, Libra. Use that energy. Not like this. Really not like this. Not from this place of insecurity. Like this whole accomplishments versus frustrations. Aquarius season, you will need to rest. You will need to plan this journey. You will need to future plan. $77 could be a lucky number, 77. Or a number that shows you why what you're doing is not working for you. And the best way to go about it is to really be clear with yourself and be completely transparent with others. This hermit is so true to himself. There is nothing that is going to budge him. He is so true to himself. He is so aware of himself. He's so illuminated in his truth. This is somebody who reacts to like trivial stuff. There's a lot of frustration in that Page of Swords. He's like the git of the zodiac, of the tarot. Well, yeah. And it's just too much stimulation, isn't it? It's just lashing out in all the wrong ways. Doing all the wrong things, leading to this repetitive cycle of the same mediocre, mundane where you could be sitting quite pretty, looking over your future from a place of, a centered place of knowing. Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords, and Justice. Libra, there we go. Right? This season is going to feel like no less than a journey. Adopt Virgo qualities right now. Get very centered, do a bit of soul searching, illuminate yourself. What is your truth? Who are you? Get away from energies that are holding you back. You are holding yourself back. You are maybe making yourself look bad in somebody else's eyes. And it's very cyclical and it's very repetitive, and I think you know you're doing it. And I also think you know what I mean when I talk about this. Page of Swords energy, just sort of like, it's not good. This month for you, Libra, can really, after this soul searching, after this spending time thinking about the where you could be going in life, you really have the possibility of making a lot of difference to yourself. February comes with the voice of reason. Aquarius season is the voice of reason. It is that truth. It is saying your truth, being crystal clear, being swift, being somebody who actually accomplishes. So this is quick moving. This is not doing things slowly or setting out to accomplish things and accomplishing nothing. This is the energy of new voice, new speech, new ideas, new thoughts. Get with the pace. King of Swords. This guy knows the difference between right and wrong. He is representative of intelligence and intellect. And here you are, Libra, Justice. Balance those scales out. You need to serve as Justice right now, and even if that means serving yourself, seeing where it is that you may not necessarily have been acting in your best interest. It is time that you maybe looked at that. Balance those scales out. If you've not been feeling your grandest, give yourself the opportunity to journey into this coming back to oneself, self-contentment, feeling better about yourself. Money gets better once you get honest. So get honest. Be fair. Don't do any sneaky, underhanded stuff right now, Libra. 2020, karma, karma, karma. It's written all over it. And it will serve it. The Hermit and Justice. If you wish, this could be like power. Look at that. The Sun card. Power. If you wish to conduct yourself from a place of knowing better, not a monotonous cycle of just doing dumb shit that's going to catch you up. And I don't want to be mean, and people do say this to me, like with my Libra videos sometimes they do sound a bit harsh. But if nobody tells you to take a step back and just chill the hell out, Virgo, Libra even, like the Virgo, how are you even going to get here? How are you going to get focused enough and come from your authentic truth and come from a place of integrity to actually be a recipient of this justice, to actually see your garden grow and the things that you want become available around you, like actually see them. So, Ace of Swords, you know this month, that's it. That's a wrap up. 2019, all of the things that you were doing from a place that was not, and I just say, like, whatever implications it may have had on other people, whatever you were doing really was holding yourself back. And I think you might feel the pinch of that on your wallet or on your ego or in other ways. It could be many different ways. You give yourself the opportunity, once taking some time out, to understanding that, yeah, 2020 can be a journey of great bliss, joy, satisfaction, and contentment. You need to just do a bit of soul-searching right now. Find some truth. Come from a place of truth. Justice. Be true to justice. If there was something legally that you were about to get involved in, I think you will find that this month is where it really plays out, and it serves you to be as honest as you can. There's a grand difference between this and this. And you get to decide. And I've been saying this to you for a while now. Like, you get to decide. But one thing is clear. The energy that you put out there determines which card you are. And if it's not from a place of balance, if it's not from a place of like honesty and integrity and doing right by others like justice should be, holding that sword for everyone, not just themselves. Think about that, Libra. Comfort or monotonous discomfort that's going to keep you limited forever. The choice really is yours. Either way, the sword of truth is here. And it's heavy. What is that saying? With power comes great responsibility. Something along those lines, right? You have a great responsibility. Be the person that people look at and say, yeah, now I understand why that archetype fits that person. I think that's not what I have for you. I have a psychic oracle. Oh, that was easy enough. Base chakra, root chakra. So it's really interesting, but the crystal for Capricorn and actually Aquarius is garnet. This is deep red. This is the base spine of of where the chakras would be positioned. For you, this is getting grounded. This is being, it's a lot to do with honesty and a lot to do with truth and a lot to do with courage and honesty and integrity. This is the chakra that you make your money from. But this is also the chakra that holds you responsible for each and every action. If you've been having back pain, you need to look into aligning your root chakra. Crystals for it, garnet, hematite, which will help you sleep, apparently. What is it? Bullseye is a good one. Even tiger's eye is a good one for this. But Libra, kind of catch yourself, because this energy, like, people are seeing you for this energy, and you need grounding, basically. And I think that in this fixed air energy, you get a great chance to sit still long enough to see yourself. And if you don't like what you see, now is a great time to change it. The best way to go about it is to start from the beginning, right? Start from the bottom, work your way up. Root chakra, really, really, really get into that root chakra, and you will be amazed at how your relationships get better, how your mood gets better, how your money gets better, how your sex and relationships, I don't know, what else? It's a call for grounding. It really is. Get some garnet this season. Wear some garnet in February if you can. If not, bullseye is great. Ruby is great. Hematite is great. Lava rock is great. Black tourmaline is great. cherry quartz is good. To book a reading, Libra, visit rubyreadstarot.com. And it's always serious with you guys. I don't know. But clear your mind and clear your heart. Get a bit fixed. Don't fret. Just do. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. Have a beautiful month, and I shall catch you guys again soon.